What's up everyone, dannylightning back with another warrobots video. So we're going to take some of the 5 best workshop robots and we're going to go play those today. Now there's a lot of people out there that say you cannot play these old robots, the workshop robots are bad. If you don't have the brand new stuff, you can't play this game, but that's 100% not true. I'm telling you right now, decent robots with good to decent weapons is all you need. Most of these have workshop weapons and they're workshop robots. This hangar is very playable. I mean, I have no problem playing this hangar. We even got an old school Titan. That's what I would consider old school. I mean, it may not be back from when the game first started, but to me, that's an old school Titan. Now there are quite a few really good robots you can build in the workshop, but today I'm going to pick my favorites, or at least the ones that seem like a good idea to play together. So number 1 is we have the Angler. It is an awesome robot. It kind of feels like his physical shield might not be working as well as it's supposed to. There might be a bug with this robot, but we're playing him anyway. Next up we have the Invader. It's a little low on firepower, but it's a beast if you play it right. The jump suppresses people and gives him more durability. So every time you jump and you land near somebody, you get durability and you suppress people. So using the ability at the right time on this robot really makes it survive longer. Next up, we have the Ravena. This thing's a little bit hard to play, but if you know what you're doing with it, this thing will take on the meta no problem. After that, we got our Fenrir. Fenrir is making a big comeback in my opinion. I know I made a video recently saying Fenrir is not doing that good, but I think there was something wrong with it because the update we just got, Fenrir is performing much better. And when that big rebalance hits, there's a huge weapon rebalance that's going to be lowering the damage on everything. That's going to make these old robots I'm showing you right now even better after they lower the damage on everything. So these old robots are going to be better than you're seeing them today at that point. Next up, we have the Amugi. Now, I know these are special edition robots and they're not the same ones you build in the workshop, but that extra like 5 or 10% health you get it's noticeable, but barely. The main thing here is the looks. Now, most of these, I don't have the regular version. If I did, I would go ahead and play these, but you know, today I'm playing this on my personal account. And this is just a really good old school hangar, right? Some of you guys are going to say, that's not old school. It's old school to me. These are old. They're outdated, but they're awesome. You can build them in the workshop. Now, I'm not 100% sure about my weapon choice on this. I'm not sure if these weapons are going to fit the robot, but I think, you know, maybe some healing weapons would work on here. I was thinking about maybe putting a Hawkeye drone on there as well, but I just went ahead and went with the Shy drone instead. So if this robot does not do well during the footage we're about to play here, it's either a bad weapon choice, I haven't tried these out on here that I can remember, or it's just the fact that I did not play the robot well, and this thing is really hard to play. But normally, you know, if I play this thing and I'm having a good day where I'm on top of it, this thing will give the meta a run for its money, but I'm not really sure how these particular weapons are going to perform, but I've been wanting to try out this combination of robot and weapons for a while, so we're going to go do it to it and see how it goes. Let's go take these bad boys right into some gameplay. But real quick, before we do that, this will just take up a couple seconds of your time. Check this out. When you purchase something on the warrobots web shop, if you click the support a creators button and then enter code dannylightning, that really helps support this channel. Sometimes you'll find some great deals and even some free stuff on the web shop as well. There's a link to the web shop in the video's description and in the pinned comment. Alright guys and gals, so we are going to pick one of these crazy old robots and we are going to drop right in on the battlefield. So we grabbed our Angler first. I'm pretty sure that there's a bug, but when this robot is working properly, it's actually really good. So if it dies really quickly, I think there's something wrong with it. Try to pay really close attention. Does it seem like the physical shield's working? Because if it's not, I'm definitely going to need to report this to Pixonic. But last time I played it, it didn't actually feel like the physical shield was. Yeah, I don't think it blocked any damage there. I got damage right through the shield already. So I do think maybe there's some sort of a problem with it. Yeah, look, it's not, that shield is not blocking the damage whatsoever. I think I am going to need to report that to Pixonic. So right now, this may not be the best choice. Normally, this thing is awesome because that shield blocks all that damage and then you can go into the ability there and blind people. So normally this thing does great, but I think I need to report that there's a problem. Yeah, it didn't block any damage, like none whatsoever. So that may not be the best choice to build at the moment. I'm gonna have to report this to Pixonic because that didn't work out. All right, so next up, we're dropping in Mr. Fenrir. Now, if you happen to have the ultimate version of the Fenrir, now that is sweet, right? That is really, really, really cool. Oh crap! Here comes the sword. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. I hit the healing module. Hey, it saved me. Between the last stand from the Shy Drone and the healing module, we did okay. If that thing comes back again, though, I mean, the sword is nasty. Now, it is on the rebellance list, guys. The sword is on the list of things to be rebellance, so it's not going to be that bad to deal with after the update. Now, I did see they were making a ultimate version. Ah, crap. Get the hell out of here, Mr. You crap sandwich. You killed my robot. How rude. We got to find that guy. Who was that? I want to find that. Uh-oh, hold on. There's a little Blitz over here. What's up, Mr. Blitz? Prepare to die. We got him, Mr. Blitz. We will see you around, sir. We will see you around. All right, so here comes a double kill. We got a double kill. Dead dudes on the red team. That's right. Red dudes got to be the dead dude. So we're going to come over this way and try and smash this guy's face. Come on, get him, get him. Yeah, assist. Autobots, roll out. That's right. Now, I'm going to tell you what. So far, these weapons seem to be doing okay on here. I don't really think they're the best fit. I would almost rather have ran the shotguns from the workshop, to tell you the truth. Those old school black... Oh, crap. They killed me. All right, somebody's hitting really hard. So far, we're off to kind of a bad start. I mean, we've done okay. We got a couple of kills really quick, but one thing I'm going to tell you, I mean, when you're playing the old robots, you're probably not going to come in first place, right? You're probably not going to come in first place, especially when you're running old weapons. But the point is, I mean, just pay attention to not that those things just died. Pay attention to the overall performance. You know, do I grab beacons? Do I get some kills? Am I dying really, really, really quickly? Am I able to survive for the entire match? Pay attention to that stuff because that's what's important. Can I take these things in here, do decent, have fun? That's what we're looking for, right? I mean, if you're not spending money on this game and buying all the brand new stuff, yes, you're probably at a disadvantage. But, you know, this is a very, very playable hangar, and it's a really good time. So the Amugi is going to tear this guy a new bunghole. It is going to rip this guy into little teeny weeny pieces. All right, I don't know what a weeny piece is, but that's what we do. We pour him into a little teeny weeny piece, and he died. He did die, so that's a good thing. Now, Amugi, we're taking a lot of damage there, but we're also dealing a lot of damage. Now, these weapons... I don't know. I kind of like these weapons and I kind of don't like these weapons right now. Normally, I actually play the atomizers on this thing. Like the atomizer family of weapons are normally what I put on here, and I really like those. Sometimes I put some lockdown on there as well. Now, this is a great robot for your first robot to drop in on a beacon game. If your teammates are willing to go through the portal and teleport to the first beacon to help you grab it. But if you're playing with randoms, I don't know if I recommend going to the first beacon with this because, oh crap, it's a Mauler. Alright, I died. Let me bring in my Heimdall. I think we need Mr. Heimdall right now. So can we beat up a Mauler with my Heimdall? I think we can. I think we can do it to it, no problem, and take this guy down, right? Heimdall's got an awesome physical shield. There's another Titan coming. That's going... Alright, there's another one behind me, I think. That's going to change things. So, the issue here is... Maybe we don't have an issue. Those ones ran away. I'm going to suppress that dude. Then we're going to kill him with fire. Come on, burn him up, baby. But you can see my physical shield is currently blocking a lot of that damage. So... Once the physical shield breaks on the Heimdall, it sucks. You don't want to be able to get shot from the back either, but most of the time, the Heimdall is very durable as long as you can take the damage in the front. That way the shield blocks it. Like, I very rarely go into healing mode. Like, when I'm actually in a match where I'm taking fire, I always stay in the shield mode. I mean, once the shield breaks, I may switch into the other mode and start healing. But the only other time I ever go into healing mode is if I'm not taking fire and there's some teammates around me that need healed. Then I'll switch over, but then I'll go right back in as soon as I need to fight again. Hold on. Alright, that guy is shooting me, and for some reason those duck's bullets are going right through my shield. Maybe it's broken. My shield might be broken by now. I'm not 100% sure, but that is definitely a possibility at this point. Alright, Mr. Ducks, you gotta go. You gots to go. Come on, there we go. Bam! See you later, sir. Now we're gonna move on over this way and kick this guy in the keister. We are gonna kick him right in the keister. Right, 3 minutes left. There's okay, check this out. This is gonna be interesting. My shield's broken. We're gonna hit him with the suppression. Heimdall is very hard to play. I'm not gonna lie. It's a great Titan, but it's hard to play. I mean, as you can see, it's holding its own. Ah, crap! They're shooting me in the back. I'm done. I'm done. Man, that little guy came at me with some of those turd burger weapons, and he turned my robot into a giant crab sandwich, and that's no fun. All right, game over. I survived for the whole game. I'm gonna guess I came in second or third place right there. I feel like I did well, but I don't feel like I did great, right? We survived for the entire match. It worked out. It was good. Okay, 8 million damage, 6 kills, 2 assists. I mean, that's not bad. Okay, third place, right? Third place. I mean, look at those other guys. 4 million, 3 million, 3 million. So I did great considering what I'm playing. So yeah, that went quite well. I would say that battle went just about as good as you can expect it to go for playing some old robots, and most of them have old school weapons. So yeah, I'm telling you, you don't need the best of the best to have fun in this game. Now, if you're in a clan and you're playing in squads, like going up against full meta squads, that's a little bit different. But when you're playing solo or just duos with a buddy, most of the time you're going up against other random players and your team is random players. And that's where these old robots come in. If you're trying to get into really competitive high-end gameplay where you're playing in a squad with a clan, that's a little bit different. At that point, you might actually need some meta. But for your average person who's just playing games by themselves, this is all you need right here. I mean, you could probably spend several months building all this kind of stuff in the workshop, or if you have a few dollars to spend, if you look through the store on the right day, I mean, $8 for a Scorpion that's Mark II with Mark II weapons and a pilot. That's dirt cheap, and that's a really good robot. That's one of the robots I was thinking about maybe putting in here today because Scorpion's awesome. $12 for that all Mark II. I mean, that's a pretty dang good deal. I mean, if you're 100% free to play, you got to grind your butt off. But if you can spend $40, $50, you can get a pretty nice hangar really fast for not that much money. I mean, you got to know what you're buying, though. I wouldn't buy a Phantom. The Phantom doesn't feel very good right now, unfortunately. So that does not seem like a good deal. I mean, there's $10 for a Shenla right now. I mean, there's a lot of things that are about to be rebalanced. So I would hold off purchasing or upgrading anything until the rebalance happens, just so we can find out what's good and what's not good after they rebalance everything. But anyways, let's go play game number 2. And yeah, this game does not have to be expensive, guys. It does not. This game does not have to be expensive. It can be free to play or cheap to play, no problem, if you're willing to just accept that you're going to play older stuff. All right, to the game. Let's go. Alright, so now we're going to be dropping in on the canyon map. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab my creepy crawly first and try and jump to that first beacon. Maybe see if we can get there faster than anybody else. I mean, the Amugi is really fast. Maybe I should have dropped that instead, because that could have probably got there. It looks like there's some turd burger on my beacon. Oh, come on now. That was my beacon. Let me see what I can do here. Let me try and go around and... Oh my god, my aim sucked. That was really bad. I cannot aim for crap. Alright, who's next? Who's next? That little guy's in stealth. I don't appreciate it. I need my ability so I can suppress this guy. Yes, he's dead. Thank you, team. Oh, this is not going to go well. There's like 3 Sam Jocks over here, I think. And I need to hit my healing so I don't die. My poor invader. I mean, I love this robot. I mean, he took a beating. That was a lot of stuff shooting him before he went down, so... you know, that may not have been a good run with the invader, but normally he does much better than that, right? But you got 2 Sam Jocks and a couple of other things shooting at you. You're going to have a hard time no matter what you're playing. Pretty much any of these old school robots would have went down really quickly. You know, one thing I hate about these weapons is they used to have a 600 meter range and now they have a 5. And I'm not used to that. I keep thinking I'm going to be able to shoot people from 600 meters and I can't. I got to get closer. So I really wish they would put these weapons back to 600 meters. All right, come on, Mr. Cram Jock. Oh, man, that little turd burger. I can't wait till they nerf this thing so it can't go back into stealth right away. That's what makes these really hard to kill, is they go into stealth and they go right back in. So they're like in and out in a split second. And you don't, it's ridiculous. It's like you can't even shoot the thing. You can't even shoot the thing. I don't know. You never know. I mean, they might be in stealth for 15 minutes or 30 seconds. That's the problem. Alright, 15 minutes is a little bit of an exaggeration, but you guys get the idea. It stays in stealth way too long, in my opinion. Alright, who's next? Who's next? We're going to go up against this guy right here. Come on, sir. Come on. Alright, those guys are gone. They're out of here. Goodbye, turd burgers. Somebody got them. This game is going okay so far. It's been a little bit of a boring game. Uh-oh. See, flying robot just avoided the sword, I think. I would have died if I would have been on the ground right there. I'm not really sure if he was going for me or my teammate. I think he flew right past me, so I might have been okay either way, but I picked a really good time to go up in the air. Like, if you see a sword bot coming at you, get up in the air before it can land because, you know, try to hit the fly button or the jump button if you have one when it's about halfway to you, and then you'll get up in the air before it hits you with that sword. Now if you're already flying and it comes at you, that's a little bit different. Alright, come on, we got Titans out, so we're going to shoot these Titans. I'm going to tell you what, Mr. Miyagi here, this is one of those robots that's not exactly easy to play. Alright, it's not exactly what I would call an easy to play robot, but it's all about timing the abilities. If you use the stealth well, if you fly at the right times, you can do great with this. So we're going to go ahead and try and land on this beacon. Of course, yeah. Okay, actually, you know what? That worked out. That is perfect. Oh no, what is this? Sir, stop that. Stop that. Here, let me shoot you in the face a few times. And we are going to go ahead and teleport back through our Mugi hole. And we are going to go save our beacon from this nasty Ravana. Take that. Holy crap, holy. I can't believe I killed him so fast. He must have been a squishy one because those don't normally die that easy. Maybe somebody else shot him too. I don't know. Ah, crap. Here comes a Mauler. All right, let's bring in the Heimdall again. We're going to go in there and wreck people. I would say 80% of the games I have with the Heimdall go very well. Man, we got a Ravager and 2 Titans coming over here. That's not wonderful. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? You gotta be kidding me. That was abnormal. I don't understand what just happened there. I've never seen my Heimdall go down that fast ever. Alright, don't let that sway your thoughts on the Heimdall because that's not normal. The Heimdall usually does way better than that. You saw it hold its own on the last battle. I don't know how they killed me that quickly, but I guess there was just so many of them and I didn't have my repair amplifier charged up yet. I took too much damage too fast. Like on your Titans or pretty much anything, having that repair amplifier charged up is a must. Like, you gotta have it, right? You gotta have that repair amplifier charged up. It is very, very important. If you take a bunch of damage before you do it, I don't care what robot you're in, even if you're playing like a Mauler that's currently the best robot in the game, if you don't put a repair amplifier on that, it gets wrecked in seconds. That repair amplifier is what keeps your Titans alive. So you got to get it on there and you got to get it charged up. So I think that's what happened right there, was they just damaged me too quickly before I could charge it. You got to take a little bit of damage here and there while that thing kind of like charges up. You don't want to take too much damage too fast. All right, I'll go ahead and shut up. Yeah, I got 9 sec. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Stop it. 4 seconds till the ability. I'm gonna steal this beacon. No, I'm not. No, I am not. All right, so it looks like my team is probably losing, but as you can tell, these robots are holding their own. I mean, I have not had a hard time at all playing these robots. Sure, a couple of them died pretty quickly, but you know, again, there's only like 2 people. Oh my god, nothing but titans. I'm gonna just run away. This is why the third, oh god, this is why the third ability charge. Oh, come on now. Yeah, it's like, it was like me versus the entire team here. There's no winning this game here unless something like miraculous happens. Unless there's a miracle, there's no way we're gonna win this game. No way. It's all right though. It's fun. It's a fun game, right? I think I performed very well considering what's going on and what I'm playing. Look at this, 3 titans over here. Yeah, don't push me, sir. That's just plain rude. All right, battle ended. We lost that one, but who cares? It was a fun game, right? It was a fun game. Who cares if you lose? So what? No big deal. I mean, that kind of thing happens. So yeah, we lost, right? So yeah, I got good beacons. I came in 3rd place. So my kills and assists and everything were pretty crappy. My damage wasn't even very good that game, but you know, the robots held their own. I did okay. I mean, I was one of the last people standing, so yeah. I think we were completely down a player. It looks like somebody dropped in, pretty much got killed instantly, and then did not drop another robot. So we had a lousy quitter on our team, or maybe somebody who just disconnected. I don't like quitters. You know, if you disconnect, okay, that's cool. You know, that happens. Can't help that. But if you intentionally leave games, you leave your entire team hanging, and everybody on your team is having a worse time because of you, because you left the game. So please, please, please do not leave games unless your game crashes or you disconnect. But people who intentionally leave games, you leave your team down a man, and that messes up the entire game for everybody else who was on your team. So don't mess up the other players. Don't make the other players have a worse time because you left the game. If you're going to drop into a game, ride it out. The only time it's okay to leave is when there is a hacker in your game. Besides that, do not leave. And even then, I just don't drop robots and I wait for the game to end when there's a hacker. I'll drop my first robot. If there's a hacker, you know, I just won't drop a second robot. Now, if it's somebody who's running the subtle hacks, I'll still drop. If it's one of those guys that's just going boom, 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 and blowing everything up instantly, that's when I say, okay, I'm not going to drop another robot. But it's got to be an extreme case of hacking before I, you know, stop that, because I don't want to leave my team down a guy. But in that case, I mean, you're not going to be able to win. You're just feeding the hacker at that point. So anyways, let's go play another game. All right, so we are going to drop in on Shenzhen. I actually really love this map. I don't know why, but I think Shenzhen is my favorite map of all time. Like, Shenzhen is the best, in my opinion. All right, so we're going to take our Mugi over here. I think we're going to go ahead and, as soon as I start taking fire, it's time to fly. As long as they don't EMP you, the second somebody shoots you, go up in the air, right? Then attack back. I'm going to grab this beacon. I'm probably going to die here because, you know, this is not a good place for me to be. But my goal is to grab the beacon and then teleport the heck out of there. So the beacon is ours. My last stand kicked in and I teleported. All right, unfortunately, okay, perfect. My ability was ready again. Let's go over to the left side and grab that left beacon. We need to get that really quick. We do not want the enemies to be able to keep this. I mean, we got 3 beacons. This will be number... Oh, no! All right, it's a curry. This is not... Oh, up, 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 up. Okay, my last stand is saving my buttocks, all right? The last stand is going to save my robot, and there's too many people shooting me. All right, I died. My Mugi died. You know, sometimes you can play something really well and still do crappy. There's a lot of variables in this game, and not everything goes perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and... what do I do here? I don't know what to do. I mean, we got 3 beacons. Those guys are camping in the corner. Okay, they're starting to come into our home. Let's go get the guy in our home, I think. We'll take a couple of shots over here. I'm still kind of... There we go. All right, let's go get him. This is kind of weird. So let's grab our beacon back. And next up, we're going to have a guy over here. And we're going to shoot this guy. We're going to keep shooting this guy until he dies. All right. Mr. Airborne dude right there. Let's go ahead and use the ability. You kind of, you know, as soon as you start taking damage with this robot, that's kind of when you go into the ability. It'll save your butt. So there's a whole bunch of dudes here. We're gonna run away and back off. Yeah, we gotta be careful here. But you're gonna see that I keep going into this ability. They're gonna have a really hard time taking me out. So you can use like confusion. You can confuse the enemy, I guess you would say, to win battles. There's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I need my ability again. There it is. Let's go run over this way. I don't think I can heal up from this. So I'm about dead, but considering how many enemies were over there, that went okay. All right, it's time to bring in the invader. Here, take this, Mr. Crafter. 2 can play at that jumping game, sir. All right. Bam. Have a little bit of suppression. Oh, crap. There's like, yeah. There's too many of them. Where do they all come from? All right, let's go ahead and turn around and shoot this guy in the face. Luckily, a Titan dropped in. So that's probably going to take some of the firepower off of me, because a lot of times people focus on the Titan when it shows up. So Mr. Invader, do your thing. Never mind. I was going to say do your thingy dingy, but he did not have a chance. Sir, how dare you bash into me like that? That, I challenge you to a duel. Alright. Let's burn up this luchador with fire. Take this, sir. Take this. Alright, there's more of them coming in, so we're going to have to fight 2 luchadors with 1 Heimdall. Where'd that other one go? The other one disappeared. So, oh, there it is. It's coming back. Alright, so that gave us a break for a second. There's something else coming around to the right. I hope it doesn't come over. It's come. Oh, it's a mauler. Alright, this is bad. Yeah, there's a mauler and 2 luchadors over here. Plus, there's my buddy who's a rook. Alright, good. Another one of my friendly Titans, my teammate Titan, dropped in. This is rough. This is rough. Like I said, you don't really want to get shot in the back, but the way these guys are spreading around me, there's nothing I can do. I mean, bottom line is, there's no way I'm going to be able to keep these guys from shooting me in the back, because they're all over the place. I don't know, maybe did my teammates kill the other ones? Because I don't see them anymore. They're just kind of gone. They either left or they died, so that saved my butt right there. So thank you to my teammates, or thank you to the enemies for leaving, whichever one happened first. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, I'm not going to be upset about it. I am not going to be upset about it either way. That's all I'm going to say. I'm good with it. Whatever just happened there, I am 100% good with it. We'll take it. It worked out in my favor. All right, so let's kill this guy with fire. We're just gonna burn him on up. Bam! See you later, sir. Now we're gonna shoot. Oh, he's running away. He's like, nope, don't want no flamethrowers to the face. And I don't blame him. I don't think anybody wants flamethrowers to the face unless there's something wrong with you. There may be a few people out there who would say, yep, go ahead, yeah, do it, flamethrower me in the face. But I don't think too many people would say that. If they did, there's got to be something major wrong with them. I mean, something's got to be really wrong with that person if they're wanting flamethrowered in the face. But I'm sure there's a few people out there. Alright, so let's grab this beacon. I almost left it too early. You always want to make sure you grab the beacon before you move off of it. Alright, so there's only 2 people left. I mean, this Heimdall is crazy fun. It's actually one of my favorite Titans. Most people don't like it. I don't usually suggest people building the Heimdall because most people don't like it. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I love it. I love the Heimdall. It's very fun to play, and normally it does pretty good, right? I mean, you saw in that one game it got smashed instantly, but most of the games are a little more like this. So out of the 3 games, I would show you more games or record more games. I think this is going to be the last one, but I don't think you want to watch a video that's like 3 hours long. So I think we'll just stick with 3 games for the day. That's probably going to be 30 minutes as it is, depending on, you know, how long these matches were. 25, 30 minutes. That's more than long enough, you know. I don't think anybody wants to watch a 45-minute or a 3-hour long video. So we got victory there, but bam, we did good. We did good indeed, and that was the thingy dingy right there. That was definitely the thingy dingy. All right, 8.3 million damage, 3 kills, 7 beacons, 1 assist. Get out of there, champion crate. I'm trying to show off the stuff. 3rd place. For playing these old robots with a lot of old weapons, this is going great. Now, I will say the angler right now, the physical shield does not seem to be working, so that may not be a good choice till they get that fixed. I'm going to go ahead and report that to Pixonic because something's definitely a little bit wrong with the angler shield. Normally it absorbs a lot of damage, and it didn't seem to be doing that today. But the Invader, awesome. Ravena, awesome. Fenrir, pretty darn good. Mugi, awesome. I mean, I think the Mugi and the Ravena are hard to play, but once you get the hang of them, yeah, all really good robots here. They all do great. These all do great. That's pretty much the deal right there. All right. Huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for the extra support. It really helps this channel keep running and bringing you videos just like this. If you check out the pinned comment or the video's description, you'll see my affiliate links where you can get some really amazing stuff from lighting, cameras, microphones, stuff for your kitchen, stuff to make your room look cool, and all kinds of amazing stuff. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe watch one of these other videos that are just about to pop up on the screen here in just a second. Thank you so much for watching. You guys and gals are amazing. Lightning out. Have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time. See ya.